Hey, welcome back to another video. It's Once Future Kingdom once again, and today I'm doing my reaction to Konosuba OVA. So, I already reacted to the entirety of Season 1 and 2, so now I'm going to go back and do the OVAs, which were released after each season respectively. There's only one OVA per season. Alright. So yeah, it's going to be exciting. I loved rewatching the series because I have not seen either season since they first aired. Okay, and this is so good. It's probably it might be my favorite comedy anime of all time. I don't know. Comedy is like arguably my favorite genre. I mean, just like straight comedy. Especially like the mean-spirited kind of straight comedies, like Sabagebu is another really, really good one. Brownie Points, if you remember that one. That came out in 2014 or 15, I think. So yeah, like just straight comedy like that, like no like romance, not like necessarily romantic comedy. Oh, that's high up there too. But I mean like no romance, or if there is romance, then it is nowhere close to being a focus, and it's sort of just something in the background. Might be my favorite genre of anime. No lie. I like to laugh, what can I say? And I love Japanese humor, for the most part. There's some things I don't like. Can't really get into most of the humor in, say, Nagatoro, for example, even though it kind of does fall in the same realm. Can't really get into most of the humor in that show, for example, but for the most part, I love Japanese humor, which seems, at least based on how much comedy anime I've watched, seems to thrive on dark, mean-spirited comedy. Okay. But anyways, though. So yeah, so I love this series. I cannot wait for Season 3. So now I'm going to react to the OVAs for the series. And then after that, I will react to the movie, which I have not seen yet. And then I'll have to wait. Then I'll have to wait. Oh well. Then then I'm considering doing a reaction of another anime movie that's really popular. I've wanted to do it for a little bit. Haven't got around to it though. But before long, I'm going to be starting a new series. Actually, I'm recording this video on August 24th, 2022. I'm trying to record a lot of videos ahead of time. You're not going to see this video until September 21st, I think. So yeah, but not long after that though, I'll be starting a new reaction series, and I haven't fully decided which one I want to start yet. I do have a few ideas though, but anyways, let's get into it here then. This is the Konosuba OVA. Call it OVA 1 or Konosuba Episode 11, whichever you prefer. Anyways, the episode will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Wiz! We came to visit.
Hi, everyone. So good to see you all. Make yourselves at home.
Nice to see you. Crummy undead with a crummy shop.
Oh, Yuna. Best waifu in the series. Is there anyone who disagrees with that? I'd actually like to know.
Oh, look.
I don't know, maybe Wiz. I would understand Wiz as well. You know, I prefer Union, but I would definitely understand if you prefer Wiz atop of them all. The only reason I'd see, but like,
we met a little while ago.
the main three have their likable traits, but yeah, no, thank you.
We meet again. It's totally a coincidence we met here, but whatever. Time to settle things once and for all. Well, let's go.
We have nothing to settle. Every single time you challenge me to one of your contests, I beat you.
How dare you! I'm so sorry. I'll do this outside so we don't cause trouble in your store. It's fine. Now I know why you've been coming in every day just to browse. You must have heard Megumin stops in every so often and we're hoping to catch her. Oh, look at this! What a cool choker! It's just just what I was looking for!
She hangs out here all day, every day, just to bump into Megumin? Wow.
Look, Union, I understand. In the future, you are welcome to visit our home anytime.
What? For real? So, like, if I came over with snacks and drinks sometime, you wouldn't say, gosh, I didn't really think you'd come over. I was just being nice. And get all annoyed about my actually coming over?
By the gods, you're as irritating as ever! If you want to come by, then come by! Jeez! Anyway, what about our next
Oh,
contest?
poor Union.
Now or what?
Stop already! I don't really get the
I'm sure there's people who who like one of the main three. There's lots of people who prefer Wiz as their #1 girl in the series. So I'm sure there's also quite a few people who prefer one of the main 3 girls. I'm sure that exists.
Oh, absolutely, Lady Aqua.
But based on what I've seen in most circles, anime circles online that discuss this anime, it seems like most people are on my side in this one, which is rare, by the way, and prefers Union as the absolute best girl in the entire series. Like, they would, to the extent that if she was real, they would jump at the opportunity to at least be her friend. If not, get in a relationship with her. Because I know I would. She's very timid, though, so I wouldn't want to try to jump to their whole relationship thing that fast. And oh my god, god damn it. Like, I love Aqua, but I don't feel nearly as bad when Aqua gets... When they start dishing it out to Aqua is when they dish it out to Megumi, or to Union.
Question about this potion that attracts beasts. Would it, for example, make
Actually, when Megumi does it, because I think she's like the only one who does it.
It only attracts beast-type monsters. The scent
But I
makes
still
them
feel
disappear
worse, because,
when
god,
right after the
it's funny, but it's sad at the same
shall
time.
take it.
And
Really? Yes.
honestly, as much as I love Japanese humor, not many anime I've seen can blend humor with sadness as well as Konosuba can.
What?
So that's a real talent that this series has, to be
Said if you
honest.
put it on, it grants your wishes. Was I not supposed to put it on or something?
That magic choker stays on until your wish comes true, and each day it doesn't. It slowly tightens until it chokes you.
Wait, this thing's cursed!
It's not cursed. It's really popular with women, actually. If they want to lose some weight, they put it on to help them get really moody.
Seriously?
It makes you grant your own wishes.
The fuck?
Kidding?
So,
Okay, that's kind of
why do you
extreme.
put that thing on?
Like, lots of people have
I
insecurities,
don't think I wish
like,
for anything, really.
obviously it's the stereotype that women have more insecurities, but I have a lot of insecurities too. I have a lot of things, and not just insecurities, but a lot of other stuff I want to do. But that's a bit extreme.
My fault. If I
Like,
wasn't so
lose weight or
My
die.
fault for roughhousing and making you drop it. And
I mean-
when I hadn't distracted Wiz, she would have stopped him.
I mean, okay.
Sorry, Kazuma. No.
If you,
anyone
depending
said
on how big you are, if you don't lose weight, you'll die anyways. But still, it's kind of extreme.
Someone to pick up.
But, I mean, it definitely works for motivation. I'm not gonna say it's ineffective.
Choke her off. Don't you worry.
You can count on me too.
Removing a magic trinket like that is child's play for the Crimson Demon's greatest mage. You shall have my help as well.
I didn't do anything wrong this time, but still, I don't want to be rude. So, sorry? And if you do end up dying, I'll just resurrect you.
If I die again, I don't think I want to come back. I'm gonna boycott life.
Boycott life.
Came together, remember?
Guess you'd be on your own with that, along with paying off that mountain of debt we racked up.
Okay, fine! I'll help you remember what your wish was too! We'll try everything, anything, whatever you want till the thing comes off!
You'll do whatever I want, huh?
Oh boy. I think I see where this is going.
Kazuma,
Yeah? What's up?
I hope you're comfortable like that.
I love how nice and cool your thighs are.
Oh,
Wiz.
well, okay, I definitely wasn't expecting this, even though I probably should have
I
been.
also love how me rubbing them makes you blush.
I'm so glad it makes you happy then. I guess.
My wish-granting choker. God, I'm having a blast here. And I got 4 whole days of this till it strangles me. Hell yes!
So basically
It's
he's
only his first wish and already he's behaving like a
so
shameless
basically
dog.
he's going
Kazuma,
to
I do
do
not
all
know
of this,
what
but
your
it's never
message
going to
is,
come off.
But I assure you, I can handle any...
Lose the armor and give me 100 push-ups. Right now.
It's never going to come off because he would never want this to end. It's not a goal that has an ending. So he's going to keep indulging in this until he dies and is out of this shitty world. Kazuma, you're a fucking genius. I'm sorry. Like, this is kind of scummy, but it's also kind of brilliant, and I love it.
Is what I'm talking about.
Like, if I was as fed up with life as he is, I might actually do the same thing. I'm being perfectly honest.
He's putting me in even more shameful positions. Stop it! Stop this torture!
Yeah, it really looks like torture, darkness.
I must not.
Jesus Christ.
Monster! You're just using us to satisfy your perverted cravings. What kinky thing are you going to ask me to do?
Give me a yakisoba bun and make it snappy.
Wait, was she hoping that he would consider her worthy of doing something
You
sexual?
guys are supposed to be rivals?
I mean, I would.
Not me.
Yeah,
'Cause she's fucking
you're gonna
hot,
have a
okay.
contest.
But
Very well,
I-
if you insist. I challenge you, Megamine. Why are
and most anime girls are hot.
dense?
You know.
The twist is I decide the contest, and I also get.
I can't imagine that Kazuma doesn't think that she's hot. It's like, she probably... I don't know, maybe he really does care about personality so much. Because at first glance, you wouldn't think that he would, but he might care about personality so much that he because how much he hates her, he finds her unattractive. I don't know.
It's about time, and call.
You're even creepier than I originally thought.
And Megumi doesn't even look phased.
The only way out of this is to stall.
Or wait, is she?
As the future leader of the Crimson Demon Clan, I will see this through to the bitter end and beat you! This is not the time to be stubborn. You're not going to make me play the next round with whoever wins, are you?
No, you're gonna go buy me some champagne.
Wait, Lady Aqua!
Yeah, whatever. Do 100 sit-ups next.
And now they're both completely naked. Except for a tiny little bit covering their bottoms. Their asses, basically, because they're both complete... Because, you know, they're face down.
I hate to say this, but we'll have to keep making my wishes come true tomorrow, too.
I love everyone paused.
By the next day, I'd come up with a bunch of new quote-unquote wishes.
My arms feel like they're going to fall off. Why must I do more exercises? How embarrassing. What's with these clothes? Is he making fun of me?
Day 3 coming up!
I'm wondering how he got a bunny suit in a fantasy world. That's honestly the biggest issue I come out of that scene. Otherwise, it was great. I loved it.
Just to confirm, all you wish for me to do is wash myself?
Yes, ma'am, that's all you... What should I do? Any tighter and I'm gonna die. There it is. Go on, get to it. Wash that sucker. What you scared of? You mentioned my... Go on, it ain't gonna wash itself. And go easy on my...
And people have a problem with Rudius Grey Rat.
It ain't gonna...
Let that sink in for a moment. People have a problem with Rudy. Has nobody watched this OVA? Don't get me wrong, I love this. But come on now. Even Rudy's not that bad. He doesn't vocalize most of his perversions.
I mean, you guys granted every single wish I could think of.
Yes, but those were all beyond perverted. Try to think of a normal one.
Okay, I'll try. Hey, Wiz, could you give me something to drink?
Oh, Sure.
From your mouth.
Tomorrow's the fourth day! By now it should be obvious
Oh my
that
God.
wishes don't work! Choke her off, you'll see. Aren't you worried about the icky things he'll have you do? I don't care, as long as I do them with you. Wait, that came out. You know what I mean?
So, Union X Megumin? How about that?
Thanks for everything. It's been all yours. Let it remind everyone
Yes.
I was once alive here.
Has he forgotten that he can probably be revived again?
Aqua.
I mean, I know he said before he didn't want that. But right now, he seems like he's sad to die, although that could just be a facade to make them feel better. I don't know.
Kazuma. Kazuma.
Kazuma.
Damn. I'm actually feeling something here.
Die, Kazuma.
Actually, that's not
We'd kill the
exactly
together,
uncommon in the
remember?
series, but yeah.
She's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save you. You still have some time, so ask me for anything.
Oh, so this is what being comforted feels like.
I wouldn't be surprised if he never experienced that even in his previous life.
Hey, guys. Before I check out, I have some confessions.
Oh wait,
to
I have a
make.
theory. Is his wish going to be
First, maybe
experiencing being comforted?
Whenever you blow
That's my
something up
theory.
and I'd have to
I actually
carry
don't think
it
I've seen the
out,
OVAs
I'd
now that I
wonder
think about it,
your
so yeah.
little breasts and how they felt. And that's why I'd always be shifting you higher up on my back. I'm sorry about that. Union, Wiz, whenever I was talking to you guys, the truth is, I'd be looking right at your chests. I mean, Wiz, you got some huge ass knockers. And Union, that dress can barely hold your tits in. Honestly, I thought you guys dressed like that because you want attention. Sorry for staring. Darkness. Since we all started living here, I'd look at you and think boobs. That's it. You are boobs. Just boobs. Please forgive me.
I suppose you're going to say something sleazy about me next.
Aqua, do you remember when we were living at the stables?
No thanks. Really, I'm stuffed.
I tried real hard to get turned on by you, but nope, I couldn't do it. I did try though.
Don't give up, Kazuma! Please, please, I'm begging you! It's not too late! You can't
Now I can.
That's what I said before. I think he actually does care about personality a lot. Because if that's not the case, how the fuck did he not get turned on by Aqua? Seriously?
I wish they'd be more comforting. Wait, my wish was to be.
And he didn't even I guessed it right, but he didn't even realize it?
Oh my god, I'm so screwed.
Okay, you NEET. Put this on again and let's start over, shall we? If it gets stuck, we'll help you out. We are your friends, after all. So, may I give you some advice?
Yes, please.
Don't die over something silly like this again.
God, this sucks.
I thought she was going to say some... This episode's over, by the way. I thought she was going to say something like, don't... Oh, if this was the case, you could probably word it better than me on the spot, but, like, don't say that value your friends, or, don't say stuff without thinking about it, or something like that, don't comment on women's tits. Just out of the blue. Something like that. Maybe move past your sexual fantasies, something like that. But, I don't know, that was still good, too. Oh my god, that was good. At first, early on in the episode, I was thinking that at the end of the video, I would say something like, I don't know how I feel about this episode. I don't know if I love it or hate it. Simply because of how, like... Honestly, mainly because of how Yun was being treated and how she was reacting to it. Because, like, with Wiz, she clearly didn't like the sexual stuff, but at the same time, her reactions were very short-lived. Like her negative reactions were very short-lived. In terms of darkness, she obviously loved it, you know, so, like she would say stuff that she did, but for her saying that she doesn't like it is probably part of the fantasy of being abused that she has, you know, and Megumin didn't like it either, and her negative reactions were probably as long-lasting as Yun's, but they were a lot less extreme, her negative reactions were. And with Aqua, there was nothing sexual at all. With Aqua, it was basically the same shit. I've gotten used to it at this point. But yeah, I love Yun so much, and like the way she was treated combined with her extreme and long-lasting negative reactions. But, you know, Kazuma got what he deserved at the end of the episode. Oh my god. Like, they killed him obviously knowing that he'd be coming right back to him. Maybe to kill again, I don't know. Like, in real life, I think if they knew that he would come back every time, I think they would just use that thing to choke him over and over and over again. Repeatedly, possibly hundreds if not thousands of times, just to make sure that the lesson was drilled in. But... So that was fantastic. Yeah, that was really, really great. Like, honestly, one of the funniest episodes, which... It's funny that one of the funniest episodes is the OVA. Usually, quality in terms of that isn't that much greater in an OVA, from my experience. Usually stuff that might be more extreme are like sexual content or violence, you know, or stuff like that. You know, because you can do a lot more if your thing isn't going to be on TV. And also sometimes OVAs are longer, although sometimes they're shorter as well, so the length might be different. But I actually think that was funnier than most of the episodes in the main series, even though I was sad for a lot of it. And once again, I have to stress, why does anime fandom never, like, hate Kazuma for the shit he does, especially after this OVA, but they do for Rudy? Is it just because, like, this series is, for the most part, a straight-up comedy? With maybe a little emotion here and there, but mostly just comedy. And so they have a lower standard for how characters should act? Is that it? I don't know. But, like, Rudy's never done anything this bad. Rudy's never shaked his fucking cock in front of the fucking girls that he's into. Alright, that's all I'm saying. And never forced him to do ridiculous shit. Even if he fucking had something like that, I still don't think he would. So, yeah. But at the same time, Kazuma's kind of a genius, too. So, I mean, it backfired in the end, but that doesn't make him any less of a genius, in my opinion. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more content in the future. Hit the notification bell if you want to know whenever I upload a new video, because I release new videos all the time. Share around other places on the internet if you think it deserves it, such as YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc. to help get my channel more attention. And like always, comment on the video down below, because that will help my channel out. Let me know your thoughts on this video and on this episode and on this series as a whole. On source material if you're a fan of it. What was your favorite part of this episode? Anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.